All right, last time I showed you how to calculate your car's emissions by figuring out how much carbon dioxide was coming out of your tailpipe for every gallon that went into your tank. Here's another way you can calculate your car's efficiency. First, you turn the engine on, and you'll notice that they have something, most new cars have, some way where they're calculating your average fuel economy. In my case, I'm getting 40 miles per gallon. Now, in the last video, we calculated that for every gallon of gas, there is 17.4 pounds of CO2 produced out of your tailpipe. Now, I did make an error, and drop me a line if you catch it, because the actual number is closer to 18 pounds of CO2 for every gallon that you consume with your car. So it's worse than I calculated. So let's just take that right here. So if there's 18 pounds of CO2 for every gallon consumed, and you're getting 14 miles per gallon, you just simply divide 18 by 14, which gives you 1.286, which we'd round. Let's just round. Reason why I want to round: one, it's not super precise. Two, you might be doing these calculations in the car. Don't try to carry every little digit if you're trying to drive at the same time. So you end up finding out that your car, and at least this car, produces 1.3 pounds per mile traveled. So simple. Take 18, divide it by your miles per gallon, and that's how many pounds of carbon dioxide are being produced every mile that you drive. Now, how much carbon dioxide has been produced by this car? Well, we have up here the odometer. The odometer tells me that I've been gone 64,135 miles in this vehicle. And if I multiply that by 1.3 pounds per mile, units cancel. Yeah, I occasionally think about units. And the answer I get is a whopping 82,500, roughly rounding again, 500 pounds of carbon dioxide that this van has produced since we got it 6 years ago. So that is, if you're doing math here, 41 tons of CO2 produced by my van, the way I drive it. So if you ever wanted to calculate it, you're driving a long distance, you got nothing better to do, 18 divided by whatever your mileage is, then take that number, multiply it by whatever's on your odometer. Please, please, please don't use your calculator while you're driving. If you can't do it in your head, have a passenger do it or let someone else do it. But yeah, it's kind of amazing when you think about the fact that this van only weighs about 2 tons. Well, have a nice day. Bye-bye.